My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arakia Galadur, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as Bree. Now, I'm really enjoying Bree, and so I have yet again recorded this immediately after I finished recording the last one. So I've not seen any of your comments over the weekend, and I've not seen anything you wrote on the Rune videos or whatever video I did on the Saturday. And given that I've recorded this even before Saturday, on Thursday, I, of course, have no idea what I even put up. So it's all unknown to me. But I'm literally where I just left it last time. Of course, a few days have now passed for you, and a few seconds have passed for me. How interesting time can be. And we're at an N10. Also, hopefully I moved Haldir to the right place, because if I didn't move Haldir to the right place, there's a strong chance the game will crash. It does not like you moving generals who are in towns. It really wigs out. And so if I've got the location right, he'll just move back to where he was. No harm done. If I got him into the wrong town, then it might wig out. So, we'll find out. Although it appears to have frozen. Oh no, there we are. Just didn't like Angmar's turn. Right, our Breeland army stands ready. I'm not going to retrain all of those. I'm going to leave behind that unit. We're about to get a substantial monetary decrease. I want to take Kalinen, but I also really, really want Angmar to get bloody Orion before they move out. But no, if Linden aren't going to get involved, then we'll get involved.
With honor. Yes, my lord.
So this guy, head north, join with... How many men have you got? What's that? 3, 6? How much room have you got? 3, 6, 7. Right, so you can join. So go and meet them on the borders.
Yes, my lord.
Oh no, I left the wrong thing. I only left them.
Yes, my lord.
Parliament, get back in there! Don't you dare leave that town, man. We've got quite a substantial amount of money, so we can have a little look through our towns and see if anything can build. So we'll start at Grepp's watch. You could give us roads. I would definitely say yes to that. Bree's building that. Arquette's not got anything. Oh, well, Arquette could go with that, I suppose, couldn't it? It gives a little bit of money, but it's just not worth it, is it? I don't need spies. Also, if the tax rate really is not affected by normal or low, then we can go through and change everything to normal. Oh, you're going to want somewhere in a moment. Free upkeep. What's the free upkeep? 2 already. Oh, that's good. You're doing quite well, actually, as a town, aren't you? You've got quite good. So get us a blacksmith on your next turn. Tharbad large city. Once you've built that, I would welcome... Oh, you've got quite a substantial Lord's Hall already. What's our middlemen? Really strongly middlemen. Yeah, go for a barracks then. Definitely. Undertowers. You've got a high tax. I will take chicken farming off your hands. Michael Delving, you can go normal again, as I say. Look at the growth. Yeah, I need to edit that. I need to edit that. Let me write that on my list as well. There we are. Righty-ho. What's going to bring me money from all of this? Sheep farming. We'll go for a blacksmith, actually, first. Core Willishar. Ah, you can get mines. I will take mines. And then I will take a meeting hall. And I'll leave it as that. Sorry, when in the last Bree episode, or the second to last one, I said Bree don't get strong castles. What I meant is they don't get strongholds. You can upgrade a keep to a castle as Bree, but you can't upgrade to a stronghold. That was what I got wrong. But I think... Is it the castle or the large town? No, and if you choose the mercenary path, you can upgrade the largest tier of city. Caddis Nernaled. I quite like money off of you. You're a monetary location. But for now, I will take your blacksmith, as it does give some money, but then get normal money. And again, normal tax rate. Sackville, normal tax rate. Ah, you're already on normal. Idiot. Hobbiton, normal. Oh, yeah, no, I did totally the wrong thing there, didn't I? Undertowers. Take me to Undertowers. It's way quicker if I just moved across the map, isn't it? Yeah, don't build that, build that. That's the one we're not going to have built. Build those 2 and call it a day. Because this again is another one that cannot upgrade. Oh, but city it says. Oh, of course, yeah, I went through that. I'm just going to repeat myself every episode because clearly I'm forgetting everything I'm saying and running out of things to say. Apparently. Madness. Undertowers can upgrade to a large town, but it can't go further than that. It's the same as Michael Delving. whereas the standard Hobbit villages do not upgrade, owing to the Hobbit's desire to not go up in size. Undertowers is unique because Undertowers, well, you may not know, and I'll tell you for now, Undertowers wasn't established until after the War of the Ring. Did you know that? Now you do. Undertowers was not established until after the War of the Ring. Fun fact for you. And I believe it was Samwise Gamgee and his wife Rosie Cotton, or if they have, I don't know, English marriage conventions, Rosie Gamgee, who actually set the town up. So Undertowers is a bit unique in the mod as well, in reflection of the fact that it's not really a location yet. Yeah, in fact, oh, bugger off, elves! That's my town.
Your orders, my lord.
Quick, quick, quick!
Yes, my lord.
With honor.
Your orders.
Meet up when you get there, rather than together. I could really do with taking that back. I don't need it for my victory conditions, but it's right in the way. Strip of orange in the middle. But then, if we attack Enadwaith, that's going to be the first place to fall. Let's be honest. The first on the list. We're making really good money, in fact. Like, really substantially good money. I'm going to take a militia armory there to cover that. So that Bree is fully upgraded. I'm annoyed that I've done that with the taxes. I need the low taxes to give the highest growth. I have to fiddle around with those files again.
Orders, my lord.
I really am not doing very successfully with fiddling with the growth files. Ah, no, we haven't solved Haldir's problem. He's still bugged out. He's just no longer bugged out next to Core Willishire, which is great. Also, Dunland are not interested in Tharbad, and we are going to get our garrison in before they get to us. Which is good. And it looks like the Northern Dunland are going to beat that army easy. So then now it's just who's going to win in the race for Kalainen? Is it us or is it the elves? Or the dwarves, who we didn't even know were going for the bloody thing. Jammy. Also, I'm fairly certain that our turns have slowed down. Pretty damn sure. I mean, not horrifically. We're not talking a minute here. But I'm pretty sure they have slowed down. They're normally around 15 seconds, and there's no way that's 15 seconds. I don't know if that's my editing of the files, but I didn't edit the files. Oh, I did. I edited Illuminus, didn't I? Oh, well. It's not so slow as to be a proper ball. Captain Wolf, Elder Guildsman, Hunter's Guildsman, and Erenvorn Woodsman, we are going to be massacred. But I'm going to fight it anyway, because I think this has one of the wild men. This is the Northern Dunedain generic village, which hopefully is the new wild men village, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. Ah, no, I'm not. Perfect. Courtesy of Europa Barbarum 2, this is a wild men village in the game now. Nestled underneath this hill is the wild men's dwellings, huts. And this is all from Europa Barbarum 2. We didn't do any of this. It's a very simple battle map, 3 ways in, and the square is in the centre now, as you'd imagine. And anywhere where you see the campaign strategy model that you've just seen, that kind of tent feature with a tower in the corner, this is the battle map. No, why am I running them over there? Just stay where you are. We're going to die, by the way. Well, we're going to be really unsuccessful. This is going to be a massacre. But I wanted to show you it just to show you the town more than the armies. I'm not bothered about 2 militia units. They're going to die. So this is the first of 3 towns taken from Europa Barbarum. Or possibly 4? 4, I think, because the Wildmen Fort is one of their towns as well. And this is the village level. Now, obviously, Bree get their own unique towns that are Northmen. So when we upgrade places, they'll no longer look anything that Wildmen like. But as we progress into Dunland, you'll see the various tiers of the new Wildmen towns. And trust me when I say they look amazing. And wait until you see what we used for the large town / castle. It is awesome. It is so awesome. Defending it is going to be epic. And it's all courtesy of Europa Barbarum 2. Now, indeed, I am going to reach out to Europa Barbarum 2. Write that on my list. Oh, it's already on the list. And I'm going to ask if we could possibly, if they could find it amongst themselves, to allow us to use their nomadic towns for Canned, and possibly Harad as well, but certainly for Canned, because they have a specific town design, a nomad town design, with like tents instead of proper huts and proper buildings, and it looks cool. So we're going to hope to try and use that. Now, one of the reasons why we were never going to win this is that the Elder Guildsmen at the back over there, whilst only slightly... no, sorry, I'm thinking of Hunter's Guildsmen, who they've charged in anyway. They're not even shooting with them. But the Hunter's Guildsmen aren't all that great. 2 defense, 2 missile. Our Archer Militia have 2 missile and 3 defense, so they would have survived against the Hunters. But the Elder Guildsmen are the bodyguard of Enid Wythe, and they alone would probably beat the army we have here.
Pray something changes.
Come on,
in the
come on, come on,
course
come on,
of
come on, come on, come on, come on,
battle.
come on, come on.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Ignore the fact that you're getting shot. Just point blank it. You're getting massacred now, though. I've basically just put you into their firing line. It really doesn't matter, as I say. We were always going to lose this. There is literally no way the army we have will be able to counter the army they had here. It was just never going to happen. And our delightfully happy, cheery, and jolly Bremen are going to die at the hands of the wildmen, the fishers of Enid Wythe. I mean, they could have survived a bit longer if I put them in wider formation, I suppose, but it's just not worth it. When you know death is coming, and these are only rebels anyway. I mean, Enid Wythe will probably sneak in and take this town now. Our army is holding out surprisingly long, though. General immediately dies and everyone runs away. How did we do? 136 kills from the Bree Militia. The Archer only got 41. My God. Pull your fingers out, lads. That's atrocious. Utterly atrocious. Wednesday meal. For Donnerstag. For Donnerstag. There we are. Our rebel. Oh, Angmar beat back the dwarves. We have a chance.
Yes, my lord.
With honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Join together, then attack. We've just got to beat the elves. We've just got to beat the elves. What else can we get here? Leatherworker? Yeah, go on then. Under towers, but it's leatherworker. You're building that, and then you're done. And Tharbad built an armory. Ah, perfect. Yes. So if they attack, or when they attack, which I'm sure they will, we get garrison troops. If they didn't build an armory themselves, no, they didn't, because when we attacked, no one rose up with us, did they? We're on. We're on for a win. Angmar's beaten back up there. Angmar's being systematically beaten out everywhere. That's partly why I want to beat Linden here, because if Linden get involved against Angmar as well, then we can then totally ignore the north. It's over. It would be over. It's that simple. My lord. How about you go and try and find Isengard, because we're not at war with them yet.
I shall continue to
try and get some map info for Isengard. Oh, I should record it. I should time it, shouldn't I? Because it's not horrendously slow. Look, it is going through quite quickly. I wonder if it is just a sort of weird glitch with today. Sorry, I'm terrible at multitasking. I was using my setting my phone to record the time, and it shuts my brain down. Use your words. Royal Tharbad. Leatherworker's on the way. You're going to need something else after that. Go on then, you can be the first to get us a stables, because you're a fortress, and castles are good places to have construction. Ah, Bree got the Fort Town Guardhouse, and is now building the Militia Armory. Oh, is Corwillishar getting a... What other monetary things can we get here? I'm not really bothered about anything, to be honest. Not really bothered about anything. I don't want to waste money at the back there. Argon got its port. Perfect. Can you please build then, Argon? You've got the Mason's Hall already. Get us a Great Hall. Get a few more free upkeep here. Corwillishar. Yes, building its mines. Perfect. We're going to be doing really well economically soon. Like, really well. We're already making 4,500. If I could build a bit of a bigger army, though, I would send more out to try and take Nelkhaloon and the town of Bregost. Linden and Angmar at war with each other, and Mirkwood and Rohan are... What? This world is descending into madness. Rohan have allied with the Shadow of Mirkwood. thus now meaning they cannot be allies ever with Dale, Anduin, Dorwinion, Khazad-dûm, Woodland Realm, and Lothlorien. This does not bode well. We're going to have a schism. There's going to be a north-south war. I can feel it coming already. Rohan are going to bring Gondor and Dol Amroth into their war against Lothlorien. And Linden are definitely going to take Caryscalainen. Right, our army's got to go somewhere else then. But I really want to fight in Numinas and Fornost. Come on, Angmar, step your bloody game up.
Yes, my lord.
Fosco, Ed, you might as well go and take Bregos now then.
Making camp here.
There's no way the AI is going to lose that on the auto-resolve. No way. Not in a million. What's the difference with these two? Yeah, look at that. Substantial improvement. 4 archers are a no-brainer for Bree. In fact, wherever possible, fort units as Bree should make up the bulk of your army, to be honest. We get 4 free upkeep here, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the woodman. And we're good to go. Arquette is growing, but just not amazingly. And there is really no difference between those. That's really hard to get my head around. I'll have to fix that. I will have to fix that because it bothers me. Right, another end turn then. As our diplomat heads deeper into Isengard's land. Oh, I didn't time test it. I don't think it's running at about a minute, though. I think it's probably somewhere around 30 seconds. Ah, Dunland are attacking. And we got our defenders. Yay. Very well. Bree battle. A new Tharbad to defend. This time, there's no bridge. And this is the same as East Osgiliath, which is one of the more common battles from the Gondor campaign. Because, of course, Eastern Osgiliath is where Mordor arrive into your lands. Western Osgiliath, you only fight in once the East has fallen. So this battle map will be very recognisable to many of you. And so we will have to labour through it. Right, they're coming from out there, which means they're likely to come through this gate, make their way over this small bridge. Things just got interesting. Over this small bridge to the square in the centre. Or are they going to go through the gap in the sewage system there, walk all the way around and come through that way? It's a very good question. But we can easily walk faster than them, so let's set up as if they're going to come from this way, shall we? Just get people roughly where you want them for now, and we'll move them all in a minute. Units, units, hold your ground! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, that'll do. And only our general then remains. No, he's over there. Who's that then that I've missed? Spin around. Oh, Bree Land Militia. They are coming for this way. Perfect. Pause. We're going, I've not used my words. We are going to have to defend both bridges, just in cases. Get the hobbits out there, and then I want basically just a line of archers. From one side to the other. Can you go across the back there? No. Alright, we'll have to do it in stages. Can't even line them there. Bree Archer Militia, you're going there. Bree Archer Militia. Woodland Hunters. Woodland Hunters. And the Dwarves. Can I get you sort of across the back? No, I don't want you there. There, like that. And then we'll have these men ready behind to charge in. So you're going to support them. You're going to support them. Bandits, you kind of just go back there. More bandits. I didn't realise we had so many bandits. More lumbermen. Lumbermen! Go over here. And Grepp, the great councilman that you are, go at the back. And everybody move into positions. Ah, pikemen. Forgot about my pikemen. Oh, I can actually get you to stand on the bridge. That's madness. Go just slightly in front of the Bree Land Militia. Yeah. Now, everyone. Hold your ground. I can't believe this. This is such a good battle map. And this bridge has not been used at all. We flank. Don't send the Bree militia. Send the bandits. I'm not all that bothered about bandits. They're, in this version of the game, they are weak as heavily diluted squash. Very weak. Dunland's entire army is crammed up on that bridge. Oh, this is such a cool feature. These actual bridges. I hope Dunland attacks us from this side again, because from the other side, if I show you, it's literally a boring straight-ass walk directly to the square. There's no additional features. But from this side, you actually get mini bridge battles. How cool is that?
Seems almost certain.
Very cool is the answer. They're really piling on though, aren't they? Christ. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Greenway. They're breaking through. They're really breaking through. Jesus. Get the wooden hunters out. Hobbits! Pull yourselves out. Bree Archer Militia, get yourselves out. They're just beelining for the square. Bloody idiots. Pull back. Bandits. Go for it. Get involved in there. Lumbermen. Come and get involved, actually. I think that's everyone that's military. But then look, on that bridge, they're just sitting ducks. Keep firing! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're not going to lose by any stretch of the imagination, but they're killing a lot more of us than I would have liked. But we're shepherding them across the bridge. And our archers are still just firing onto that bridge there. I thought our defenders would hold. In shield wall formation, they get a boost to their mass stat. A substantial boost, in fact. Oh, they've broken. Christ! Christ! Exodus!
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour. From such tidings does victory emerge.
They've literally got people making it out.
The enemy
Escaping.
are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I'm sure they have, but they're just... They're just mad dash. I have to remember this if we fight here again. They're just going to push. Come on. No. They're really making it through.
If we continue like this, we will.
Although they're down heavily in numbers. Some stragglers are getting through. No, don't leave the square. Oh, we've got a unit to rout.
We captured the enemy's general.
Oh, their general's dead.
The cowardly dog to
Everybody
turn tail and run.
rush them. The onslaught of people will get them to... Oh, they're already broken. They're already broken. It's the last bastion of Dunland stands out. Of course, it's the bloody Dunlanding Warriors. Yeah, generic name, but they're actually quite good. If a Dunland unit comes at you wearing proper armour, then it's actually better than you're probably going to expect.
Behold how our the enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Yes! What a victory, Grepp. Woodland Hunters 245. Good lord. Who was the best melee, though? Greenway Men at Arms 150. Well done. I am very pleased with Grepp's performance, and I am going to honour him further. Because he's the general so far that's earned it. And I love renaming towns. That's obviously quite apparent by now. But I love renaming towns.
Glory, honor, victory!
Nope.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Tomorrow's journey.
Oh, I failed a
planned
mission.
out.
Councilman Grepp the Honourable. The Honourable? I haven't used words there. The Honourable. Royal Tharbad. Or just normal Tharbad. Oh, getting proper units on the other side. It's really coming along. Tharbad is going to be renamed. In honour of Grepp, he's got 2 places named after him. Grepp's Crossing. And Royal Tharbad across the river. We'll keep Royal Tharbad. So to get to the heart of Bree, you've got to get through the achievements of our famed general, Grepp. What a name. What a name. Karas Nernaled. Go on, then get a leather worker. That gives us a bit more money. And then chicken farming. Under Towers. I have finished with you now. You no longer need to build anything.
Your order.
And as expected, Linden got Kalainen.
With honor, we can go
So
no
off
further.
we go, heading south. Oh, Enedwythe are moving
Count
on the
me
Barrowite.
as your ally, Lord.
Interesting. I
Hail
would
and
not have expected
well
that.
met, friend. You can count on me as your ally, Lord.
Oh. We've got very good relations with Enedwythe by the looks of things. End the turn. See what happens. The problem is the Grepp's Crossing can't train anything really. Grepp's Royal Tharbad can, and we could retrain there. But Grepp's Crossing it's got nothing. It's got no real available troops. We're a bit under the cosh in regards to the crossing side, so it's a wee bit of a pain there. Oh, the Chieftain of Harad has died. Harad's not doing too well. And Sheriff's Guild in Michael Delving, of all places. A new mission. Send an... Oh, I'm trying to do that, actually. I'm on board with that.
Yes.
I'm not going to go for Outfit, though, given that
As you
Isengard is just there.
I shall continue
Oh, not
tomorrow.
Outfit. Sorry, that's Hart, isn't it? Hertshire. Argond got more free upkeep. Now has 3 free upkeep. 2 units of archers there. Building some roads. Roads are always very good. Especially with how big this region is, Caladir. Ah, Haldir finally moved. He finally stopped bugging out. That means he might beat us to
Yes, my lord.
Bregos, which would be a pain.
Yes.
I want Bregos. I want to divide your towns. I want to be all up in your faction so that when I turn on you, I can easily destroy you. Backstabbing to the max. We're also making substantially... That wouldn't have made a correct sentence, would it? Let's be honest. We are making very good money. Or we are making a substantial profit. So we can turn all of our buildings more and more and more and more to economy. Why? You've only just been built and you're already being retrained. Why does the experience bonus not work on the unit when it is trained? Why do you have to train it, then retrain it just to get the bloody experience
This tower
bonus?
will keep vigil over the lands.
It's a joke. There we are. Bree has everything it's going to have. Can we even upgrade Bree? We can't actually, can we? So a low tax rate here is just idiocy. Keep it at high. And look how much they love us even on high. Jeez. That was foolish to keep that where it was, because that's as big as that. We can't even get cities. Or we can, but we can't get large cities. Can't get large cities. Unless you side with the mercenaries. And another end turn. And I didn't test it. I should have tested it. Sorry, I'm banging on about this, but the modder in me wants to test everything. It wants to find data. Not just guesswork, but data. And I'm failing at that. But I don't think I think it's just... It's not as slow... What, to know when your game is going really slow, obviously, as I say, the turn times can take genuinely upward of a minute and a half, which is ball ache.
The enemy surrounds us.
But as I say, I don't think this really is. And it does keep jumping numerous factions, which it never does if it's really slowed down. So I think it's just... Oh, Dolamoth have expanded. The Metogafog of War is going to be so interesting. And I'll do it on the 40th turn, which is the next one. Which will probably be the final thing of this episode, actually. Nernaled got a leather worker. We can recruit and retrain a bit there. And Willishar built its mines, but it's building its next building.
Yes, my lord.
With honor. This tower will be
Ed makes his way
over the
through.
lands.
They are avoiding Bregos. We can take Bregos. Oh, but Dunland have arrived at Barad Vin.
Tomorrow.
Oh, Dunland really stepping it up, aren't they? And if they keep attacking us from that corner, we'll get that little bridge battle every time. If they come from directly on the front, we won't. That's basically it. We're moving armies always is such a boring thing to see, I'm afraid. Because they just do nothing. We're literally just waiting till Ed arrives down there, then you get another battle, and then Ed, I suppose, will have to go to Dunland. Because we just don't have anywhere else really to go. But I think what I will do instead is I'll leave it, end it here, but I'll do the Toggle Fog of War a turn early for you. So remember, this is mostly for my own benefit as a modder to see how everyone's doing, rather than, and obviously I'm not using it to cheat at all or anything like that. I'm not bothered about that. But Angmar are holding okay, which is good. The Misty Mountains are beating the Anduin, but the Anduin have not faltered yet. They have been depleted, but they aren't defeated. Lothlorien, I wonder if I did bug them out. I really hope not. Maybe he was in here. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll find out eventually. Lothlorien aren't under attack, which is good. Rohan have taken Rochberg, but not Tirith Anduin. And they're holding against Isengard alright. Actually, a bit of a stalemate in the middle, isn't it? Isengard are, however, knocking on Alkford, and they've got Hart, and Dunland have got a few provinces, but nothing too severe. Gondor doing very bloody well. They've got Ostithil. They've not even lost Heneth and Noon, nor Eastern Osgiliath. They're doing very well indeed. And Mordor barely even out of their lands. Khand, of course, suffering from the same problem of the Rune campaign. Was it the Rune campaign? Yeah, it certainly was. And Stelutza Khand again being attacked by Harad. But remember, this feature will be fixed in your own versions and has since basically been removed.
It is not my place to speak with you.
Alatar. Palando, who currently have Gandalf placeholders. Dol Amroth are doing okay. But Khand, of all people, have Gobel Mirlond, which is an interesting one. And as we've seen from the last one, of course, Umbar have Ankaragmir, so... Umbar then, there's no way they'd cross the river there, because obviously they don't have any reason to go into Variag lands. But so it's a bit of a stalemate in the south, actually. Rune and Dorwinion also. Dorwinion doing very, very well. Maybe the Rune AI nerfs are too much. All we took away from them, I think, is Lest. And, of course, Varfest. But Dorwinion doing bloody well. But Dol Guldur will be fighting back against Dorwinion, and they don't have too many other enemies. Although Dale... So it's actually quite even around the world now, to be honest. A combination of Dorwinion and the Dwarves are keeping Rune in check. But Dol Guldur are keeping Dorwinion in check. But Dale are assisting Dorwinion to also keep them in check. It's sort of even around the world. The only real people that are suffering are the Anduin are going down, which is fine. I'm happy for the Anduin to be a faction that dies. And Gondor aren't dying yet. But they will eventually succumb to the might of Mordor, sorry, I have no doubt. Or maybe the garrisons I've given are a little too in Gondor's favour, so Mordor can't break through. Also, because Isengard and Enedwaith are not attacking Gondor, this is kind of what happens when a Gondor AI has no threat from its west. It just steamrolls a bit. Its nation is powerful enough to handle Mordor on its own, if it's just Gondor versus Mordor, which in this case it is. Khand are, unfortunately, the setting with Khand basically takes them out of the game. It won't in your versions, of course, as I say. This thing with Khand here is not going to be in your versions. The Khand script will work properly, and it won't take effect till way later. But in this version, unfortunately, I've neutered Khand completely. So they're out of the equation, and Dol Amroth are holding Harad easily. So Gondor have no enemies but Mordor, and when Gondor have no enemies but Mordor, this is what happens. They hold them at bay easily. Because remember, Gondor outclass Mordor substantially. Add the money that Mordor gets to Gondor and give Gondor a single enemy and they are unstoppable. Normally, however, of course, it's Mordor, Khand, Harad and Enedwaith attacking them. And when all four do, they have no hope. So it's a bit of a feature of the times rather than a feature of the balance, if that makes sense. Anywho, I'm going to end the episode there. That will be all for today. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do look forward to reading your feedback from the video, the questions I posed in the last video, which, again, for you was a few days ago. For me, was seconds ago, or 30 minutes ago. And I look forward to reading all your comments. And I don't have anything else to say. So, Navarra den Pedimad Melonin, and fare thee bloody well.